Ready?
Yep.
What's the deal, baby? Welcome to another episode of Something Like Best NBA Podcast out right now. It's your boy Roger.
I'm Big Kev.
And if y'all watched last week's episode, we told everybody we was gonna bring a special guest, start a new little thing going on, little barbershop talk. So it was only right. First episode. If y'all see, I know y'all looking like why both names is the same. I had to bring up the OG, my pops. The reason why I can do and say what I say now. Introduce yourself, pops.
Oh shit, you know who I am. I'm the OG. You see what it say, right?
OG.
I'm gonna go to this show. I'm gonna go to this show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let them know. What you smoking on today, cuz?
Right now I got the purple punch, man. I got some purple punch, you know, some little black bag, nothing crazy, some black bag. Yeah, what you got? What's going on today?
Okay. Grateful Davis, a little new strand I just found, but it's indica because that's all I can do, And I know, Pops, you don't smoke, so I know you probably over there sipping.
Not anymore. I got Duce going on around here. Just doing a little sipping. That's all.
I do say. Hey. So yeah, like I said, it's a special episode, and pretty much we're gonna do a Bron versus Jordan. That's the biggest conversation everybody has. Who's the real GOAT? You see my Pops t-shirt. I already say GOAT, so we might as well, Actually, before we get into that, have y'all seen these fights that's been going on?
NBA fights?
NBA fights. Pops, did you catch the one last night? Gobert and Miles Turner.
Them ain't fights, man.
Yeah, tussles.
My bad, tussles. Little tussles.
Yeah,
Them hold me back.
Well, Rudy Gobert came out and said though that a lot of players don't really want to fight. They just be talking and all that. But he said if anybody got an issue with him and they want to scrap, they want to get the boxing on, they got his number. Just hit him up.
Yeah.
he would all situations, anything he want to do. That's a big dude.
Or you could be like the Miami Heat and just get the whole team and wait outside the locker room.
Hey, yep. Is that Jokic? Speaking of Jokic, who would you say is in fault? Morris or Jokic?
Well, I'm gonna say Jokic, because he hit the brother from behind. Man, come on, man. He did foul him kind of hard, but that's in the flow of the game.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's in the flow of the game. But you gonna wait till he turn around and walk away and then give him a forearm shiver to the back of the head? Oh, man. Night, nigga. Hey, night, nigga.
My thing is though, as you told me as a kid, if somebody hits you, like you handle your situation. Now that was a hard foul. Morris knew better than turn around. That's making it seem like he thought Jokic was soft.
That's what he's supposed to do. Because if he don't turn around, then the NBA makes something of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he turn around and Jokic is like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him later," and there ain't nothing happen, right?
Yeah.
But if he hit him and then look at him like, "What?" Now it got to get in. Now you probably spending. Now you probably $50,000 and suspended for a week.
Yeah.
Now you got to throw them in.
Yeah, right? That ain't no lie though. Yeah, that's pretty much. But all I'm saying is, I think Jokic didn't want to look like no punk. The Morris is known for punking people. He's known for punking people.
You right.
The Twins is known for that.
Hey, just because I'm from Europe don't make me no punk.
Yeah, that's why I think this was more of a. Let me show you. I'm not the one. Try that with somebody else.
And his brother said, "Hey, look, just because you got a brother don't mean he ain't got one."
Hell yeah.
Two of them.
Jokic, they was trying to get to the court when Jokic hit him, they was trying to get there.
And against Denver when they got into what Devin, they was trying to snatch Devin up.
Yeah.
But yeah. But let's get into it. Jordan versus Bron. You can see by the jerseys. Because of one with Bron So I was like, of course I'll go with Jordan.
2-3 like LeBron.
You know. So let's it's a conversation we had off.
I had to wipe my eyes because I see you with a Michael Jordan jersey on, with an MJ jersey on.
Yeah, I did this for the show. Now I give Jordan his respect and all, because honestly, to be biased, it would be it's Kobe, he's the GOAT, but he not have nothing to do with this conversation. It's Jordan, bro. We're gonna leave it at that. So let's get into it. Cuz you want to start us off?
I want to hear the before I go. I want to hear the almighty GOAT, the Jordan. I want to hear Jordan.
Wait. Let me tell you something, young man. you know the old story about the young bull and the Mr. Bull, right? You know the story about the bull, right?
I heard a couple.
So, you can go first. You can go first. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna run down there and try to get you one of them little cows. I'm gonna walk down there and get them all. So, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get in where you fit in.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna start this off. Now look, before I even continue, I want to let everybody know now. I'm not saying that today, right now, this second, right now, that LeBron is the GOAT. I have Jordan number one right now, but when it's all said and done, I don't think it's gonna be close. I don't think it's gonna be Jordan this, Jordan that. I think when it's all said and done, AK about 3 seasons.
Before you get into all that, why you got Jordan now and not Brown now?
Because Brown's still playing. He's still going. He's still going right now.
But they was calling GOAT. They was calling Brown. Look. They was calling Jordan GOAT before he stopped playing.
Exactly. Let me say this, nephew. Don't start backsliding now. Don't start backsliding now, nephew.
Look, let me say this because I respect that Bron's still going right now. You know, so that's why I'm gonna go Jordan right now because LeBron's still going.
Yeah. Well, he got to climb Mount Everest to catch up with the.
All right, so look. We'll make the case. Oh wait, we got it for right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, make the case.
Okay. So I mean, we all kind of know the story about the young boy out there about MJ, but I'm gonna go ahead and LeBron. Okay, fresh out of high school. Okay, fresh out of high school. He got the pressure on him. The next Jordan. Is he Magic? Is he Jordan? Really, he's both. You know what I'm saying? He's both. He's both mixed into one. But yeah, we're gonna start there. But he came in with the pressure. Everybody was talking down on his name. Oh, there's no way.
Okay. Wait. He came in with what pressure?
Pressure of being the best.
The chosen one. We're not gonna do that.
Who named him the king?
His peers.
Himself. He did that himself.
Okay, hold on. Did ESPN not drop a cover of him being the chosen one? It was marked for Bron to be the next big thing.
Hey, son, you might not be old enough, but there's some chosen ones been chosen way before LeBron came along.
What I'm saying is,
they just decide that's too much pressure. They can't hold it.
What I'm saying is, though, Brown was supposed to be the next one. This is supposed to be the next guy that's supposed to take on. Be the man, which that's what he did. That's what he did. That's the thing. That's what he did. It took him his 4th season in the league to hit a finals.
Okay.
Well, man.
Am I getting you or I get nephew? I get both. It don't matter.
No, I'm gonna jump in on both sides. I'm jumping in on both sides. I'm just,
Okay.
I'm jumping in on both sides. I'm jumping in on both sides. All right.
Go ahead, nephew. Go ahead.
Go ahead. He about to chew you up. I see. Let me slide back.
Get back. Get back to myself. Hold on. Okay. All right. So look, he came in with the pressure as being. As you know, what I'm saying, with the pressure of being the best, he's getting the Jordan comparisons. Like I said, he's a mixture of Jordan and Magic together. He's a mixture of both. Okay, coming in, you had rookie Darius Miles. You had Carlos Boozer. You had all these NBA vets talking down on Bron. Oh, he ain't no way an 18-year-old gonna come in here, change the franchise around. They went from winning like 13 games from the previous season to winning 45 plus games the next season. So, I mean, for them to talk down like that, he sure did make a change for their franchise. That's just the first season. That was just the first season. This is the first one. Okay. You know, moving on. There's one thing that I don't like when the Jordan situation comes up, and I get it's hard to you can't really compare certain eras to other eras. But one thing I noticed about LeBron's opponents and Jordan's opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Just to me, it seemed like Bron's teams that he played against was just way more crazier than the teams Jordan played. Like no disrespect to the Pittsburgh bad boy Pistons.
Did you just say that?
No disrespect to
wait.
to Boston.
Did you forget that not only did they come up with clotheslining people, they call it the Jordan rule. They had a rule named after Michael Jordan. You come in this hole, we're gonna detach your head from your body. And you know what it's gonna be? It ain't gonna be a flagrant foul. You know what it's gonna be? Take your ass up to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah.
LeBron, you breathe on LeBron, he flips out, he's gonna yell at the referees if they don't call it.
That's true.
He created
I feel like this a little bit. Yeah, this Bron's more.
No, that's
early Bron.
Bron.
He would accept the contact and still finish and bang over.
Yeah, he still would, but he was the king of flopping. We're not going.
He's flop guy.
That was his Miami. That's his Miami. Because I remember when he did it against Joe Kent. That's his Miami. I give him that. Bron, the flop genius. Now, when you say competition level, are you talking just finals or are you talking in general?
A little bit of both. I'm gonna say mainly finals.
Okay, I can agree with you if you're saying finals. If you're saying in general, that East was kind of easy for Bron. But if we're going final wise, he played against way more Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
But let's be honest. Even if they in the league right now, there will be Hall of Famers. Bron
played against more Hall of Famers?
Bron.
No way.
Let's really look at Jordan's Hall of Famers. You got Vlade, Magic, Stockton, and Malone. They played him twice, and he had Gary Payton and Charles Barkley.
You just talking about finals.
Just finals.
Yeah, finals. Just finals.
Okay.
Finals.
He's played against more Hall of Famers.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I say in general, we talking Jordan had better competition, harder competition in the East. I agree with that.
Right. Because you got to remember that when LeBron came in the league, the East was so weak, it's pathetic. I think only out of his first, 17 or 18 years, only 1 or 2 years the Eastern Conference was better, had more wins than the Western Conference.
That's facts. Yeah, that's facts.
Right?
True.
Yeah, that's true.
But look, you youngsters always say, "Oh, Michael Jordan played with better players." He got 2 Hall of Famers he played with, Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen. Let's see who LeBron played with.
Okay. Okay. You got AD.
You got AD. You got Dwight Howard. You got
We're not doing
Kyrie Irving.
We're not doing Dwight Howard, man. We're not doing that.
What about wait, hold on. Before we get to Laker years, what about Cleveland years? Before we get to Miami and Lakes, what about the Cleveland years? Was them teams anywhere near Jordan's?
No, he didn't. Did he? Hey, look, let me tell you something, nephew. The Buffalo Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls. You know how many they won?
What, 9?
Did you say something? A big goose egg. But are they the best team in NFL history?
Oh, no.
Hell no.
Okay,
They
well,
don't even mention them. You
but the
mention them
thing is-
way down at the bottom.
but the thing is, you still got to give LeBron his credit to.
Yeah, that's what I was
making it to the
gonna-
finals.
I'm not taking credit away from LeBron. I'm just saying
Okay.
he played with more Hall of Famers than Michael Jordan did.
Okay, hold on, no. But like when you say these Hall of Famers, let's see when we get in these Hall of Famers because Scotty, he had Scotty in his prime, right or wrong. Jordan had Scotty in his prime.
He raised Scotty.
He had Scotty in his prime.
Okay, he got D-Wade.
D-Wade was not in his prime. D-Wade, I'll give you. D-Wade wasn't in his prime no more. D-Wade was falling off. You start getting the injuries.
Let me tell you something, son. I don't know if you watched the playoffs or not.
Wade did had a
Did he?
yeah, but all right. But compared to what I'm saying is, except that the playoff run he was going up. If you go look at regular season and before Bron got there, Wade wasn't the same way when he won the championship. He was falling off. His game wasn't the same. When he got Scotty was on Jordan's team.
Scotty was
that man. You feel me? He was that man. Bosh, I give you. Bosh was just coming from Raptors, being that man in Toronto.
Kyrie Irving.
His game.
Kyrie
Irving was that
Kyrie.
guy. But hold on. What did Kyrie do while Bron was gone? Before Bron got there.
They was a lottery for Tristan Thompson.
Draft pick. First round. Don't even say Bron, the first round pick.
Yeah.
Let's look at Jordan. When Jordan left, what did Scotty do? Second round of the final. Of the NFC Conference.
Finals,
It's a whole different thing. But what I'm saying is, plus, if you really want to be technical on this, LeBron has a winning record with all these Hall of Famers he's had. He has a winning record without him. Jordan don't got a winning record without Scotty.
Well, we just had this discussion about how easy the East was then.
What I'm saying is, though, Bron getting them didn't make Bron. Bron's bid was that guy that wins was already coming. He made them get the wins. Miami wasn't, once he got left before he got there, Miami was not Miami no more. Cleveland was first round picks. AD wasn't first round out the playoffs until he got on the team with Bron. Jordan didn't hit the finals until his seventh season.
Okay, listen. Yeah, but did he win? That's my same thing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you in a weak ass East. It don't take much to go to the finals.
Like yeah, but it takes a lot to. Now look at the teams he won against. The first year, he had Larry Hughes as his second man. 15-point Larry Hughes against, to me, and probably everybody else in here, top 5 greatest trios to ever touch a court. Right or wrong, get Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, and Manu Ginobili. Are they top 5 or not? Trios.
Who you talking about?
The Spurs trio.
Yeah.
Ginobili, Duncan, Parker.
Yeah. Winning, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying is, youngest player on the team was LeBron at that time. Best player on the team at that time was LeBron. The best dude, second best dude was Larry Hughes. 15 points, Larry Hughes. Ginobili, Parker, and Duncan all averaged over 15 alone. He had no help in that first one. So everybody says, like, yeah, LeBron not undefeated. But look at the competition and look at the teams he had.
How many games did he win that series?
None.
None?
How many? All right, okay. How many championships did Jordan go to without Scotty?
Let me say this. AI was in the East.
Mm-hmm.
How many games did he win in the finals against the Lakers?
Just that one.
One. Okay, hold on. Was AI's team better than Cleveland? Be honest. Was AI just in fourth in this? Let's look at everything.
Look at AI's team, Ryder Jr.
He had a Hall of Famer in Dikembe. Larry, who you take, Mutombo or Larry Hughes? Come on, man.
Yeah. Hey, okay. Let me say this. Did he look like a Hall of Famer against Shaq? No.
How many people? All right.
Shaq wore him like a pair of pantyhose.
Okay, how many people did Shaq wear like that though?
A lot.
Okay.
It was everybody.
We ain't talking about no regular big man. We're talking about Diesel. We're talking about Diesel when you talk about that. But what I'm saying is, Bron didn't have no help against one of the best.
If you want to be the GOAT, you got to at least win one game. At least one. Hey, we on a podcast. You can't be quiet.
He ain't got no help. He ain't got no help.
You have no help, man.
Oh, is this what you got?
That first one, he had no. Okay,
this is what you're basing your GOAT on, and he didn't have no help.
What I'm saying is, what
I'm
did
just
Jordan
saying they
go
got to take it
without
in consideration. He ain't got no help.
Where did Jordan go without help?
The closest person you can get to do it on your own is Dirk. Dirk is the closest, and he still had 3 people averaging 15 with him. So I mean, he still kind of had help. Dirk is the closest.
Not real help. Dirk was
okay. You guys are cracking me up. Y'all go ahead, keep on talking. Y'all funny.
Okay. Let me get back on.
Hold on, nephew.
Oh, the final situation with the competition. I just feel like Bron's competition in the finals throughout his career, I feel like his competition has been better than Jordan's. You know what I'm saying? Harder than Jordan's. I don't think any team Jordan has ever played against, even with, I don't think they beat the KD, Steph, and Clay Warriors. I don't even think they beat them, to be honest.
Oh, you talking about the one game, the one championship that LeBron won when they gave him the stimulus package?
And then I don't even get. I'm gonna say that for last. I'm gonna say that part for last.
Let me say something. The stimulus package wasn't even out yet, and LeBron got one.
No, but other than honest to me, now you can correct me if I'm wrong. To me, other than the Lakers with Magic in them, I feel like that Golden State team with KD and the San Antonio team would have smoked all them other teams that went against Jordan in the finals. They would have beat those teams.
They would have beat them, but I don't know about smoking Utah.
Golden State would have. I think Golden State would have told Utah to top.
No. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Golden State has no one on that team to guard Karl Malone. The year that the Lakers got swept by the Detroit Pistons, Karl Malone got hurt in the first game. The Lakers was smashing the Detroit Pistons. Smashing. Karl got hurt. They won that game, and it's all the rest is history.
Okay, that's true. But who on the Jazz would have stick Kevin Durant?
Who on the Jazz would have stuck Kevin Durant?
Ain't no echo in here. Ain't no echo.
I just want to make sure I understood what you were saying.
You heard, yeah. You said it. You said right what I said. Who would have sticked him? It's been a long day.
It would have been a long day, but I don't think they would have swept him. I don't think they would have swept him.
Might have got a game. They might have got a game.
What I'm saying is, I just think the competition-wise of the teams, he won against Golden State 4 times, and you got to let's really use the 4s. I give you Jordan wins 6-0. Wins mean more than anything. We all live that way. Wins mean more than anything.
I didn't even bring that up.
I'm gonna bring it up for you. The 6-0 that you can't really. It's hard to argue that, but Bron went 10 times. And like I said, the first one, no help. Was the first one against Golden State. Kyrie, Kevin Love, both out. It's just him. Like if you them is the only 2 I say he should. You gotta not really. Those really don't really matter like that. But then you got the Dirk loss. That hurts.
That was big.
The Dirk loss, that one hurt. The San Antonio, when they came, San Antonio, they should have beat them with Miami. I think they lost one time with Miami. And everything else is, you feel me, makes sense. You know, everything else, the Golden State ones make sense. That team KD and them was just better.
The game where Jesus hit the game-winning shot.
Kyrie.
That's the one they should have lost.
No. I'm talking about
Miami. They should have lost that series.
Oh, okay.
They should have lost that. I'll give you that.
They should have lost that.
Fact.
They should have lost that series.
Yes.
Right?
True.
They should have lost that series.
That's true.
What I wasn't gonna bring up the 6 wins, but let me say this: how many times did LeBron have to go 7? Because Jordan don't know what 7-game series is. he has no clue.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I think three. They don't want to say San Antonio. Maybe only 2. You might only have 2 7.
What?
LeBron, San Antonio, Golden State, where he came with the most incredible comeback in NBA history.
Against the team with the best record in NBA history.
Wait. You mean after they kicked out Game 5?
Okay.
Game 5. They kicked Green out.
Mm-hmm.
And then suspended him for Game 6.
Okay.
Bogut got hurt Game 6. Bogut didn't matter in that series.
Not enough for them to win a championship.
Well, they had already won 3 games.
What I'm saying is, Draymond. I give you the Draymond. But what I'm saying is, Game 7 came. They had Draymond.
Iguodala got hurt Game 6.
But he played Game 7. You forget.
But he got hurt in Game 6.
But he played game. All right, now you play sports. If you're on the field, then you're on the field, right?
You heard?
You're on the court. You're on the court.
Wait. Did he or did he not play Game 6?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Right.
Okay.
Early in the game.
Okay, did he play Game 7?
He played Game 7.
Okay, that's all that matters. He played. He shouldn't have been out there if he was too hurt.
What's called didn't play in Game 7? Andrew Bogut didn't play in Game 7.
Oh my God, Andrew Bogut? For real? Are we really? You're gonna really act like Bogut is the reason why they didn't win? That's
no, not with Green, Bogut, and Iguodala out. They should have won in 6 games.
What I'm saying is, it didn't go 6. It went 7. You had Green out there. You had Iguodala out there. You had Curry out there. You had Clay out there. You had majority of the people that made y'all have the best record in NBA history out there. You was up 3-1. You got to give him his credit.
How did they win Game 7?
A block from Bron and then a game-winning shot from Kyrie.
Okay.
You don't get the game-winning shot without the block, right or wrong.
Well, let me say this. If Iguodala not hurt, he's not gonna try to lay it up. He's gonna dunk it.
We can't. If we had a 5th,
he's not hurt.
He's out there. That's all. You can't use that. He out there.
All right.
He was out there.
In 2 of his wins, somebody else had to make an incredible shot for him to win 2 of his championships.
So are we doing that?
No, I'm asking you. Is that what happened?
No, they were just that just was that Ray Allen shot. It was the man open.
I mean, sometimes you need your guys to hit. I mean,
you act like Steve Curry hitting
right?
for Jordan.
Jordan
You act like Steve Curry hitting for Jordan.
Yeah, okay.
What's that?
Steve Curry hitting for Jordan before?
Hit the elbow.
Hey, no. Listen. You remember in the huddle? Kerr, be ready. I'm gonna pass it to you. You don't remember that part, huh?
I mean, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, all right, somebody else hit this. What are you? All right, so you talking? Well, you think in the huddle it wasn't meant for Kyrie? One of the best.
You don't think Bron said, "Hey, Jesus, Shuttlesworth, hey."
No, that play was just That play just
Go-
happened.
Go over in the corner. We gonna knock the ball way over there to you.
Yeah, that
And
was lucky. That
you
was
just-
lucky, but
you just not step out of bounds and shoot up a prayer.
what I'm saying is, so what did you want Ray to do? Pass the ball to Bron? Like,
He didn't have enough time to do all that.
yeah. So what I'm saying is the Kyrie shot, I feel like Bron told Kyrie to take it. You've been cooking all night. Show him why you're the best point guard in the league. Take the shot. Boom, bang. There we go. I feel like they should have split the Finals MVP on that one. I don't feel like Bron should have had Finals MVP by himself on that year. I feel like him and Kyrie should have split it. But you know, that's I feel like we don't now. You on the Jordan side, we quick to talk about his 6-0, but like I said, he don't get more than that 6 without Scottie Pippen. He was getting his ass whooped every year before Scottie got there. Right or wrong?
He didn't make it to the finals.
So he didn't do nothing. Because if you don't go to the finals and win the championship, you pretty much your season, you didn't do nothing. Let's be honest. You ain't get the ring, you everybody
Okay.
in the same boat.
So they won three in a row, right?
Facts.
Right?
Mhm.
Won 3 in a row.
Uh-huh.
Okay. How many bronze win in a row?
Just the 2, right?
Okay. Hey,
Two.
get back with me on that one. Okay.
I think
So-
yeah, too.
Then he went and played baseball
Okay.
because he got bored with the sport because he got tired of winning. He went and played baseball. If he didn't go play baseball, how many you think they would have won in a row?
I don't know. That Rockets
It's
team.
hard to say. It's hard to
That,
say.
Rock,
After the second 3
that Rockets
you got the
team.
Rockets, you got the Spurs.
That Rockets team.
The Spurs coming.
Okay. Listen. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. Was that 90 or 91? Was that Rocket team still together?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, me too.
But he didn't see him though.
They didn't want to see him because he was on a mission.
Let's see.
But what I'm saying is,
But they won the championship because MJ decided to go play baseball. That's how they won the championship.
but what I'm saying is, I feel like MJ, we give MJ all this so much credit on winning these championships. But if you go look at the stat wise, only thing out of them 6 chips, only thing he had better than Scottie in overall things was points. He had overall points more than Scottie, but rebounds, assists, steals, that was all Scottie. And
Okay.
Scottie was still scoring. What
Right.
you know, I'm just saying the
Hey, come on. You know, everybody gonna have more assists than Michael Jordan. Because Michael Jordan and the Black Mamba had the same mentality. You remember what Shaq said at Black Mama's funeral? Yeah. He said there ain't no I in 10, but there's a ME in team. And one time he told him, Shaq said, Kobe kept on shooting. Shaq said, "Hey, look, I'm open." He said, but Shaq kept on getting fouled and missing free throws. So I just kept shooting. So when Shaq came back, he said, "Look, man, I'm open." He said, "Man, fuck that. Get the rebound if you want the ball."
I can
My-
understand that.
Where does he get that mentality from?
It's Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Okay.
the thing is LeBron, no matter who he played with, LeBron led in scoring, assists, rebounds, steals. It went all down the list. There was not one thing that LeBron wasn't
Okay.
leading
I'm
in.
glad you said that. And steals,
Mhm.
who had more steals? Who Who averaged more steals in their career?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Who
But we
had
talking
more?
about now? You talking about regular season? Because in playoffs, LeBron is number one.
No, he's not. He might be number one in total,
Yeah,
but average, no, he's not.
I'm talking about total though. And if you go look at,
Yeah,
he's
but
number one.
he played more seasons.
That's not Bron's fault that Jordan chose to go to play baseball.
I mean, he really took a break in between. He took
Come on, man.
little break.
You go,
Hey,
is that where you going?
I'm just saying, he damn near league
son.
number one.
Son,
He damn near
son,
league first in everything.
son, I raised you better than that. I raised you better
He
than
damn near, do we not damn near league first in everything in the playoffs?
that. Okay. Playoffs. Let's go to playoffs.
Yeah,
LeBron James averaged what, 28?
yeah,
Michael Jordan averaged what, 33?
33. Yep,
Rebounds.
9,
And
7 assists,
MJ is 6.
6 and 5.
And then assists 8 to 6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Field goal percentage. LeBron averaged 48%. My MJ 48%.
Mm-hmm.
Now you 6'9". You shouldn't be below 50%. But I'm
Why?
gonna
He
have
don't. He took more jump shots.
what?
He took more jump shots. The game. Most of Jordan's. If you just go off of the documentary that came out Last Dance, majority of Jordan stuff was inside.
But he didn't hardly shoot the three.
But that's what I'm saying. The game is different, Bron. That's why you can say the 48%. Bron's game.
Okay, but what you just said proves my point. Was it harder to go to the in when Jordan was playing, or was it harder for LeBron James to go into the paint?
You can say, I'll give you Jordan. It was harder. I'll give you Jordan. But also, all right, but like you said earlier, to me right now,
some guys from that, you know what I'm saying, that come from that era of play.
But not even, you ain't got to use that. What he just used against me.
When Bron first came in, your KGs, Rasheed Wallace, your Ben Wallace, there was still some guys in there.
Yeah, and they was whooping his ass, wasn't they? Wasn't they?
Not KG. Not KG.
Yeah, he banged
on KG. He did KG kind of dirty a couple times. Beat the Pistons.
Did not Boston beat Cleveland?
You forget the Pistons. Cleveland beat the Pistons to get to the finals. That was Wallace in them. Yeah, that was a young Bron did that to them. To them old heads. He did that.
Yeah,
but like
what'd you just say?
They was old heads.
They're old. Yeah, they was old.
I mean, they game changed. They was Ben Wallace still one of the toughest players. Him and Rasheed.
Okay, well let's go back to. Okay, let's go to blocks per game. LeBron had 0.8 and Jordan had 0.6. Turnovers.
More.
Yeah, you know LeBron do. LeBron do. You know LeBron do. He got more.
That's because he running.
Of course he will. Yeah, he's playing point guard.
I'm gonna go back to the beginning where I said Hall of Fame. You said Dwight Howard didn't help him 2 years ago when they was playing in the finals. Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. So you tell me I'll answer that for you. You tell me Dwight Howard that played for him. That Dwight Howard is the reason why he's in the Hall of Fame.
Who?
If the Dwight, all right, answer this. Dwight never wins the championship, never goes to the Lakers. Is Dwight a Hall of Famer? If he would have retired before going to the Lakers, was he a Hall of Famer already?
Yes.
Okay, that Dwight had nothing to do. That Hall of Fame was already solidified.
No, wait.
That wasn't the same Dwight. It's Magic's Dwight. Nowhere close to it.
No, I'm not saying it was.
He was a piece. Everybody's a piece at some point of a championship. You're a little piece. You're a little piece. You want to say that, but I want to say like oh, when you count Hall of Famers, Dwight Howard's the first people you count for LeBron to have on his team.
But he was integral in them playing against Jokic. And the centers that they played against, he was integral in those.
Like I told your nephew before, I feel like we still win a championship. If you take Dwight off the team, we still win a championship. You got JaVale still, and you still have Mark. You still win a championship if Dwight don't play.
You have who?
You have Mark, and you still had JaVale. We just talking about defensive. That's all they was for.
Yeah.
I don't think Dwight.
No, but Dwight helped.
And like I said, if you play minutes, you help.
Okay, all right. I take Dwight Howard out. You still got Kevin Love, AD, Kyrie Irving, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. And who does LeBron got?
Jordan, Scottie.
Jordan got MJ got Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, but
I
don't think
No. Okay. Now, where do you rank all them players?
Yeah.
Where do you rank all them players? In what order? Where's Scottie at?
Better than all of them still.
All overall, where is Scottie at?
All LeBron's teammates.
Wade is your only argument.
Exactly. Scottie's your only argument.
Well, I'm saying is Scottie's better than every person Brown has played with so far.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that.
So it's like,
okay, but
you
I'm
can
saying
we just say Bron got to get his credit because he even get his help. He ain't get his Scottie. If we got a Scottie, we will. Maybe he goes 7.
Okay, here we go. For LeBron to get any championships, what did he do? He ran to the enemy. He said, I need help.
Cleveland? The Cleveland shit?
Hey, even though MJ was getting his ass whooped, he's like, no, I'm going to stick right here.
That ain't fully. That's not full. That's not fully the truth. It was talks of Jordan leaving, but
talks.
So that means it was in the talks of him leaving.
Come on, Roger Jr. Now you know that's about money. You know that's about money. Come on, man.
You know what? Money. He was the man. Jordan was the man. Money. He was getting his ass whooped every season. He couldn't get to a chip. Scottie come, it changed. All that changed. Yeah, of course he stayed. Bron was getting his ass whooped every year, and it wasn't like they was gonna get a top pick or somebody was gonna go there. They didn't have nothing really to even give away. So the only way he was able to even get some.
So what did Chicago give away? Have to give away?
Nothing. Scott was a free agent. What I'm saying is nobody was coming to Cleveland.
Yeah, there was somebody to really draft because Bron was taking him to the playoffs.
Okay, all right. Now you say he went somewhere else. Bron went to Miami. Bron didn't go to Boston. He went to Miami. What was Miami doing before Bron got there?
They still had D Wade.
It was 8 seeds.
That's not what I asked you. I said, what were they doing? What was they doing? Not a damn thing. Not one thing.
They still had decent players on that team.
But what were they doing though? Nothing.
They weren't going to the finals. Yeah.
They was there. I honestly, I think probably 1 year they got past the second round.
They was 7th and 8th seed. For the most part, we'll wait. Just wait.
All
right.
That I'm saying every team he's went to, it wasn't like the team was popping and he didn't do a Kevin Durant. Every team he went to wasn't doing nothing. When LeBron got there, they started winning championships, finals, all that. Cleveland.
But he had to leave to go do something.
Let's be honest.
It wasn't like MJ wasn't in the playoffs. It's just that he wasn't going to the finals.
So you think MJ would have, if MJ never got Scotty, MJ would have kept losing. He would have just stayed in Chicago.
Who said he wouldn't have got somebody else? Who's to say he wouldn't have got somebody else other than Scotty?
It wasn't like a lot of people was better than getting Scotty Pippen, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying the same thing. It's not like it's it's only a handful, really, of players that we can say from 90s, 80s, and to the now that stay on a team and win multiple championships. Like, you know, we got the players like thinking the way you think. That's why Damian Lillard's in the reason is doing what he's doing right now. Think he gonna really bring Portland a championship? It's not gonna happen.
Wait. That what's going on there is, but you got Ryan. You got Ryan's dog.
Pops, he was slide your thing down a little bit. You only can see your nose. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you good.
You got you ain't got no general manager over there. That's what his problem is. He can't go get nobody. And ain't nobody trying to go to Portland.
But that's what I'm saying. How long does he go with this mentality of the Jordan, the Bean, the Dirk? Like Dirk, come on, he got one chip, but he would have probably had more if he would have left. Let's be honest. KG would have never won a chip in Minnesota. If he didn't go to Boston, he probably wouldn't have a chip.
He didn't want to leave. He got traded.
But what I'm saying,
he didn't ask to leave.
I promise you, he would have never. If you ask him right now, if you could go everywhere, start over again, would you?
Right.
He wouldn't be mad about that trade. What I'm saying is, he wouldn't win no championship in Minnesota. We all know that. And sometimes you gotta go somewhere else. It end up being that way. Well, and for a player like Bron being as good as he was, and it wasn't like the comparisons of the Beans and and LeBron and Magic wasn't already happening before he won championships. All he started needing was the chips. Him and D-Wade already had that conversation. They was friends. They was already talking about this. I don't even think it had anything to do with if you win a championship or I win a championship, we don't get together. They was already in discussion of this for years to play on the same team. So, and then going to Cleveland was to win a championship for a city, and then only great that didn't play for the Lakers pretty much is Jordan. So he knew he had to come to the Lakers. That's all the greats play.
Okay, and that's another thing. LeBron is the best Cleveland player they ever had, right?
Yeah.
Is LeBron the best Lakers? Not even close.
No, but that's no, we're talking about a whole different thing, though.
No.
LeBron been there.
Who's the best Chicago Bull ever?
Jordan. But what I'm saying is, all right. Now, what I'm saying is, let's look at this. Now, say Jordan won them 6 chips, then he went to the Lakers after that. Would you have said Jordan was the best Laker?
He went to the Washington Wizards. He still was the best goddamn Wizard ever to play for them.
It wasn't like it was a lot of crazy. Well, I'm saying, I'm talking about the Wizards. I said if you went to the Lakers instead, would you say he's the best Laker ever?
The Wizards don't count because they can't call him Michael Jordan. Then they didn't call him MJ then.
Okay, but what I'm saying is if he would have instead of going to the Wizards, he would have went to the Lakers. Would you say Jordan's the best Laker ever? No.
It depends on how long he played there.
All right, Bron's only been there, what, we on his fourth season? He on his 4th season there. He on his 4th season there. Jordan did 4 seasons and he won 1 championship. Would you say he was the best Laker ever? There's no way. You can't say LeBron the best Laker ever when you got Kobe, Kareem, Magic, Shaq. You got too many people that's played. Will, Jerry West.
Why would you come? Why would you come to the Lakers? Stay your ass where you was at.
Why you come to Lakers? Because let
me tell you why.
He needs that statue.
He chasing after MJ. He's trying to get as many chips as he can. That's why nephew started this off by saying, "Hey, right now MJ is the best, but when it's all over, said and done,
it's gonna be Bron. Well, what I'm saying is, okay, why would he go to the Lakers though? What would make that a sense of going? If he was chasing MJ, why would he go to the Lakers? They wasn't in no playoffs. They wasn't. Why would he go to?
Whoa. They had talent at the Lakers. No,
Not
wait.
championship talent.
Before you say something, this is what I'm gonna say. They had talent at the Lakers. They knew they could take that talent and trade for better players. LeBron. Now, one thing I can say about LeBron, he's just as good as a general manager as he is a player. Hands down. I agree. I agree with that 100%. You get no argument out of me. But when Michael Jordan came back from playing baseball, he could have easily went to Houston, right?
Why would he go back to Houston and Chicago was still that team? They still was a winning team and all that. Why he was
whoa. Who had won the last two championships?
Houston. But who was not in Houston? Who was not in Houston? Phil Jackson. Right or wrong?
Right. But if MJ go to Houston, Bulls ain't winning.
No, I don't think you're not stopping Jordan and Hakeem.
No. When he comes back, he's a free agent.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you wouldn't stop them. That would have been unstoppable. But I don't think
exactly.
But as a free agent, why do you think? But you think he was going? I don't think. Why would I leave? Why would I? If I'm gonna come back, why would I not go where I just won 3 chips at? I know all the players. I know how they play. Phil is my coach. Why would I not go back to where I know I can win 3 more chips?
Right, but he didn't want. The reason why he left because of the general manager. General manager was still there. The reason why that team broke up because of the general manager. He said, "This is the last year. I'm not keeping y'all together."
Yeah.
If he comes back and goes to Houston, they win 3, 4, 5 championships. As long as Elijah wanders around and MJ's around, MJ not gonna retire in 98.
But what I'm saying, yeah, that's true. But you can say same thing for Bron.
MJ in 98, he's still averaging 30 points a game.
Yeah. MJ averaged 30 points for over half his career. That's why I give MJ that. You feel me? I give MJ that where you can argue, you can, like I said,
How many points, nephew? Where you at? You quit?
Nah, I'm waiting. I was waiting for y'all. Let me get back on to where I was going with.
How many points? What?
Nephew, let me ask you this question. MJ coming to the league in 2003. You think LeBron is doing what he's doing right now? They coming to league together.
They coming together, LeBron and Jordan. They in the same conference.
Let me tell you something. LeBron still will probably have more assists and rebounds than Jordan.
Yeah.
But Jordan probably would average 40. Because you can't touch him. And he's shooting down there 85% from the free throw line.
That's true.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Don't let them get you. Don't let them get you like that, Cass.
Okay.
Don't let them get you like that.
Don't let
them get you like that.
Okay.
Let me tell you this too. If LeBron's playing in the league when MJ came in, LeBron's not averaging 27 points, 28 points. You know why? He's going through the free throw a lot of times. And he barely had 73% over his career.
It's hard. I don't know. For Bron, for me, it's different because there was nobody his size moving like that though. Like you,
No, you ain't got
he
to.
was Magic times 20. Like he's them
But
hard
you know
fouls. Don't
what?
get me wrong. He'll eat some of them. I get he'll get laid out. Don't get me wrong, but he gonna eat some of them and bang on somebody. Like it's gonna.
It don't matter how fast you move it. It don't take but 2 seconds to clothesline somebody.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now Malone was one of the biggest dudes in the. I'm talking about body wise. Malone was one of the
Right.
biggest dudes, right?
Right.
And motherfuckers wasn't just knocking Malone down, was they?
No, but you know what? They were sending. They didn't want to send him to the free throw line because he was making his free throw.
All right. Now you.
I'm saying, my thing is about LeBron is, you know, me and you both know, and we've had this discussion before. He does not want to go to the free throw line.
Facts. I definitely agree on that.
Back in them days, he would have to go to the free throw line a lot. ain't nobody letting you dunk like he been dunking on these guys. Ain't nobody letting that happen. Back in Jordan days, nobody letting that happen. You can't just run to the hole and just dunk poster.
I see.
Back in them days, motherfuckers was making posters and hanging them up in their goddamn room.
Facts. And Jordan more, and am I wrong, bro? Let me know if I'm wrong. Jordan started doing people more dirty with the dunks and all that once he started hitting the weight room, right?
Well, that's when he started winning.
Okay. Brown was coming in
Banging on, yeah. Bron came in doing it.
Swole, he would have took some